Welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, Quick Jabs with Mr. Punch. I, Mr. Punch, am your humble host as always. Today's guest has been hugely influential in the cigar industry, creating videos, owning a very popular brick and mortar and online store, and recently starting his very own cigar brand. This guy hails all the way from the scorched hellscape that is Arizona, where the turquoise is as abundant as the elderly, and the only real laws pertain to hot sauce. Join me in welcoming Tim Swanson of Cigars Daily and founder of American Viking Cigars.
Thank you. That's the best accolades I've ever gotten from a bobblehead.
Hey, Tim, what do you got there? American Viking? What? Is Punch not good enough for you?
Punch, I thought we would duke it out between some American Viking cigars and Punch cigars. But, and I trust you don't do the blending for Punch. I hope to God you don't.
Well, if anyone knows how to duke it out, it's me. So, Cigars Daily. Is there really enough content to do it daily? Wouldn't cigars a couple times a week or so suffice?
Cigars Daily is about the daily love for cigars. So we reach out to our people, and everybody who follows Cigars Daily gets videos about 5 times a week and gets promotions about 5 or 6 times a week. And but yes, we do cigars on the daily, but we're not out in front of it on the daily. We do take a day off.
Here at Punch, we take no days off. You have representatives for cigar brands on Cigars Daily all the time, but you've never asked me to be a guest. What's that all about?
Yeah, authentically had no idea you could talk.
Well, now that you know, I expect a slot. Can you tell me a little bit about American Viking Cigars, and do you need a tiny bobblehead Viking mascot? Asking for a friend.
How the hell do you get that done? I have the perfect bobblehead for a bobblehead statue, don't you think?
I mean, yes, I was sort of hoping for me, but yeah, you'd make a good one too.
Oh, what was the question? I forget the question now. I was so excited.
Can you tell me a little bit about American Viking Cigars?
American Viking was born out of people loving the blends.
Okay, good answer. Not really sure what question you were answering, but it was a good answer. It's the beef round. I'm gonna ask you 3 rapid-fire questions all about beef and beef-adjacent topics. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm 100% ready for that.
Why did the cow cross the road?
Why? Is that not the answer?
No, yeah, you completely missed that one. Question 2, smoked or grilled meat?
Smoked.
1 thick hamburger patty or several stacked little patties?
I feel like one fat-ass patty is the only way to go.
I completely agree. Which of your YouTube videos did you love to film, but maybe didn't get the recognition or reaction that you were hoping for?
It was one I did with Punch Cigars. I did a whole series called Tank Week. We went out to the damn desert and drove tanks and blew shit up. It was amazing. And nobody wanted to watch it.
Must have been a lame tank or something, because definitely couldn't have been my cigars. I've brought in viewers by the millions. Speaking of YouTube, we got a new segment this week called Comment Section Hot Seat. It's a working title. Anyway, we pulled some unanswered questions from the comments on some of your videos, and we're gonna ask them here now. Here we go. Joseph wants to know, Tim, with all your hand waving, how do you keep that ash from falling off? Also, is that a fake cigar? I never see any smoke.
Yeah, it would depend on what video he's watching. If he's watching the reviews, actually smoking the reviews. But a lot of the other how-to videos, I don't necessarily jump on like smoking the whole thing. So, yeah, hand waving. It's like a tornado for any cigar that I'm smoking, because I'm like Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights. I just don't know what to do with my hands.
The Rock, I don't think it's the same Rock, but The Rock wants to know, why is Tim looking like a goblin in the thumbnail?
That was like from a week ago. Because you're putting it, it says get your Cuban cigars into the USA totally legally. And I was like, you're getting them in here.
And this last one from Michael, yo, I've been watching Tim's videos for a while now, and I need to know, Tim, do you trim your nose hair to have such an epic retro hail?
I don't trim my nose hair at all. In fact, it's one of my many points of sort of insecurity. I just don't, it's never important enough for me to do it. And so, no, I don't. The retro hail is just, that's with practice.
Some are built for speed, Tim was built to sneeze. Let's say you're stuck on an island and you get a lifetime supply of cigars, but it has to be one specific cigar. What would it be, and what beer would you want to pair with it?
Okay, I can go with that. So if I get beer to go with it, then it would probably be the Filthy Viking. And my close followers will know this, Papago Orange Blossom wheat beer. Just great.
Please rank the following Swansons. Can you see it? Alright, we got Ron Swanson, Joe Swanson, Swanson Frozen TV Dinners, and you.
I'm going to put myself above Swanson TV Dinners, which I never liked. I like myself more than those. And then I guess Joe Swanson, he was great. He was really great in Family Guy. Obviously, Ron Swanson's number one. Anyone who doesn't say Ron Swanson's number one doesn't know what they're talking about. But I'd probably put myself above Joe because I'm not a cartoon or a bobblehead.
A humble second place to Ron Swanson. I can get behind that answer. As I'm sure you know, and of course you've been celebrating, this year is the 180th anniversary of Punch Cigars.
Of course. Every day when I get out of bed, I thank God for Punch Cigars and everything he's done. So.
Aw, Tim, do I note a hint of sarcasm? If it was the 180th anniversary of American Viking cigars, how would you celebrate?
By laying in a coffin doing nothing, because I would be dead.
Wow. Pretty morbid, Tim. Pretty morbid. As we close every interview, Tim, if you were reincarnated as a cigar, who in history would you want to smoke you?
There's only a few answers people are going to give. I'll give Jesus.
The holiest of answers. And that's all, folks. A huge thank you to Tim for hopping in the ring with me for 10 grueling rounds and making it out in one piece. Tim, please tell my many, many fans what you've got going on.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me on, and to everybody who's watching, please do check out cigarsdaily.com, and of course on Facebook, the Cigars Daily page and Cigars Daily Nation group, which just passed 20,000 people, and on Instagram at Cigars Daily Official.
I'll link the Cigars Daily YouTube channel and website in the description below. Thanks for coming on the show, Tim.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. And everybody out there, this is a great channel to subscribe to. I already am.
And for all of you watching, a huge thanks from your fearless leader, me. Go enjoy a cigar, join the Punch Brotherhood if you haven't already, and grill up the best damn steak you ever made. I'll be back very, very soon with another unforgettable guest. Cheers. So Tim, I see that guitar back there. Do you want to go ahead and play us out?
Down by the village bend stood an old hollow tree. It did not grow and it gave no shade. The people, they loved it so they would gather around the thing, telling all stories of the hope they hold. Like the boat that lives on the floor of the sea and breathes a life for the living. When we lose the ones we need, we will always say, hold your head up high, listen to Father's words. The world is born broken, but life will always find a way.
Tim, you are to music what Mick Jagger is to cigar blending.